ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Ohio Republican Senator Jim Jordan, he's made a rather big announcement, and I think you need to hear it. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please check that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@ExplainAmerica. And when you get there, please hit subscribe absolutely free. It really helps us out. You know, guys, Jim Jordan, he hit the nail on the head today. He was talking about the Department of Government Efficiency, not a real department, but it's being headed by Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy. It's more of an advisory board. And, he said, spending is out of control in this country. Look at our deficit. It's ridiculous. And the fact that we've allowed it to grow into this monstrosity is ridiculous, and everybody should be ashamed of themselves. Everybody involved in this should be ashamed of what we've allowed to happen to our deficit. We don't even have a budget. What's our budget? Spend everything? That's the budget? It's ridiculous. Well, Jim Jordan said that Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy should be given carte blanche. They should look at every single penny the government spends. I agree. I think it's time. I think it's high time that we took a real look at what's causing this deficit, the ridiculous spending in this country on dumb things. We're not talking about necessities, dumb things that we spend money on in this country. It's ridiculous, and it does need to stop. And Jim Jordan was talking about this today, and he had a lot to say about it, actually, that I think is kind of eye-opening. It's not a long video, but I do want you to watch it and let me know what you think in the comments.
Well, and it brings me to DOGE and a business discussion. By the way, the European Central Bank just cut interest rates by 25 basis points. We're not seeing much movement in market after that. But, in terms of the DOGE agency cutting wasteful spending, do you think that could apply to the FBI as well? I mean, I know that they want a new headquarters. President Trump said he wants the FBI in Washington. But there's other conversations going on that maybe some people should be moving out of Washington. What about their new headquarters? Is that already appropriated, Congressman?
Well, there's been some money set aside for that. I'm opposed to that. I don't think you reward this agency that's involved in all the things we've listed and talked about. You don't reward them with a new agency. You look at our new headquarters, a new building. Right. I think you focus on the central mission. And again, I do think that DOGE should be looking at all this. And I think Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy will be doing just that. When you got a $36 trillion debt, you need to look at every penny you can save. Then you need to make sure we get the tax cuts done over the next year, which we're going to do, so that we can help grow our economy the way it needs to grow, unleash the potential that's out there with our job creators and entrepreneurs. You need to make sure all that happens. You've heard me say time and time again, I always think we make this job way too complicated. It's pretty darn simple. What did we tell the voters we were going to do when we ran for it? If they elect us, go do what you said. And we told them we would secure the border. We told them we would cut their taxes, get our economy growing, and begin to deal with this huge deficit debt problem we have. So let's do what we said.
Do you want a gigantic omnibus to include the extension of tax cuts like Jason Smith does early on in the new administration, in the new Congress?
I just want to get done what needs to get done. Those things we told the voters. I think it's likely to be 2. I think that makes sense because you do want to get the border secured. Yeah, you do want to get maybe even 3, because we can do that with the 3 fiscal years, because we're kicking the CR in the next year. We can do even 3 over the 2-year Congress. But I think you've got to secure the border, and we're not going to let. Right. There is no way we're going to let taxes go up on the families that we get the privilege of representing. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure the families in the 4th District of Ohio don't get a tax increase and Americans don't get a tax increase. Okay. So we're going to get that done.